Alright, going to do a review of the Ultimate Warrior book that came out. I guess this came out about a few weeks ago. The Ultimate Warrior, A Life Lived Forever, The Legend of a WWE Hero. Let's just open up really quick. See a picture with him without the makeup. I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, they have a lot of cool pictures here from his career. Him against Goldust, I believe that was from 1996. That's the contents right there. We have a foreword written by Dana Warrior, his wife. Pretty cool pictures of the Warrior from outside the ring. And then we have the introduction written by Triple H. Basically talking about his, I guess, his first encounter with the Ultimate Warrior from Wrestlemania 12. And then the whole process of signing him, having him do the Hall of Fame. And then I guess you got the beginning part, the origin stories of the Warrior, his early career, bodybuilding, just, him with Sting. How he started out in the business. He started out, I believe, in Memphis, maybe. And then he went to WCCW in Texas. Sorry if the camera's shaking. He was started as a heel, and then he became then he turned babyface. Some really good pictures of his career, and then they talk about him rise of the Warrior when he goes to WWE, or WWF at the time. The notes of his the music, his theme, Unstoppable. That was pretty cool. I guess his first major feud was with Hercules. So back, I think, in 1988. Against Honky Tonk Man, him as the Intercontinental Champion. This is pretty cool. I like these things they have. This is like kind of like a program, I guess you could say. When Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude did the pose down at the Royal Rumble, kind of like the beginning of their feud. Really good pictures. This is pretty cool. This is a kind of like a ticket to Wrestlemania 6. Of course, it's they're going to be talking about that a lot in this book, because that was like, I think if you think of the Ultimate Warrior, I think that was one of the biggest matches of his career. I have to say Wrestlemania 6 is probably one of the biggest main events ever. Probably one of the first times you would ever see two babyfaces compete in the main event. Plus, it was champion versus champion. I guess you can imagine going back to 1990 and before the internet, and then just trying to think wow, I mean, who is going to actually win this match? I mean, definitely was a good solid match. And then this is pretty cool right here. What they have here, I guess this is notes from them announcing matches for WrestleMania 6. I don't know whose handwriting it is. I don't know if this is Vince McMahon or Pat Patterson. It doesn't really say. But as you can see here, this February 5th is when they announced the Hogan Warrior match. And then they go through, I guess, each week, the matches that they were going to announce, I'm assuming. So it's pretty cool. Definitely. You can get a lot in this book. Warrior's best rants, from championship to parts unknown. His match with Randy Savage from WrestleMania 7, another classic. Really good match. You can see it like a ride shot. Really, I mean, again, there's really cool pictures here of his entire career. you know, his return, WrestleMania 8. And then his, you know, what he looked like in '92 when he returned. A lot of people thought this was a different Ultimate Warrior because he had short hair and he was smaller. I guess he wasn't taking steroids anymore. The different face paints that he had. His return in 1996. A little bit of WCW. Hall of Fame, just in the Hall of Fame. Definitely a lot of good pictures. His last appearance on Raw even comes with the mask. Another letter from Dana Warrior. I guess all these there's a nice picture of Vince McMahon and Ultimate Warrior. The top Ultimate Warrior matches, ranked number 1, of course, it's going to be the one from WrestleMania 7 against Randy Savage. Let's see what's number 2. Of course, Hogan and Warrior from WrestleMania 6. Definitely the two, I guess, the two matches he'll always be remembered for. Number 3 would be, I guess, from SummerSlam '89, Ultimate Warrior versus Ravishing Rick Rude. This is when he won back the IC title, so this wasn't the steel cage match. That was a year later in SummerSlam '90. This is when he won back the IC title from Ravishing Rick Rude. So that was the top 3 matches. You could definitely take a look at that. What was the other matches that he was best known for? And then Superstars remember different, you know, wrestlers and people talk about the Ultimate Warrior here. Their best memories of him and his legacy. There's the statue. Definitely worth checking out. If you're an Ultimate Warrior fan, you definitely gotta check this book out.